Hi everybody, I'm Justin from Main Man Bassing. In this video, I'm going to unbox and show you the Shimano Sahara 2500 FI. If you're new to the channel, I do product reviews, fishing adventures, and how-to videos that all revolve around bass fishing in the Northeast. If you're into fishing, I'd love to have you as a sub. Hit that subscribe button. Also, at any point in the video you'd like to own this reel right now, there'll be product links below in the description box. You can click the link and take it from there. Shimano. Spinning reels. I think they're stepping up their game just a little bit. I'll show you the box actually first. Blue, like my shirt. Did not plan this. You got your specs on the side. Some of these I don't know. Some of the features and the specs I'm kind of guessing here. I don't really know. They don't have it on the website and they don't have it on the box. But inside the box, you're gonna get this grossly outdated assembly diagram. It's like the size of a Sunday paper that's way out of date. Shimano, come on, get with it. And you get some owner's manuals and some other more paper. It's kind of silly. Like, get with it, Shimano. Come on now. It's 2021. But then you have your reel, right? And here it is. I got close-ups in the background. First thing out of the box, what I noticed was heavy. 8.8 ounces, right? So it's pushing 9 ounces. Shimano, come on. Like, dude, get it in that 7-ounce mark. But here's the thing, right? Like, as noticeable as that is, the weight, what's even more noticeable is how smooth the gears are. It is... I mean, it is like no other, like, mid-tier, low-end spinning reel that I picked up. It is just unbelievably smooth, and these are the Hagani gears. I don't know much about them, but like, I'm reading off their website basically. It has to do with how they're made. They're not, the teeth aren't cut in the gears. They're forged, I guess, through a 3D process. I don't really know anything about it. All I can tell you is that it is smooth, and I really can't wait to take it out in the water. I mean, this is smoother than the Daiwa reels. Like, I can come out and say that comfortably. It's really, really nice. It is nice. But, and that's what I think, like, is the center of this reel. That's the main feature. It's 5.0 to 1 gear ratio, but despite the low gear ratio, it's going to bring in 29 inches of line per handle turn. So you're talking about almost 2.5 feet. So it's really weird. It's a low gear ratio, but kind of a little bit of a high speed, right? Like that's a lot of line it's bringing in. So your spool, I don't know. It doesn't say what the material is. I'm gonna go right out and guess that it's aluminum. The body, housing, and rotor, I'm going to guess is some type of composite resin. I don't think it's graphite. Though it could be with the weight, so I'm not sure. It's either graphite or composite, right? Your handle, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if it's aluminum. Kind of feels like plastic. Kind of feels like they're not marketing it as aluminum. Usually, that's a feature that is going to be marketed, and they're not marketing that. So I don't know. Like your knob, your handle knob, some type of rubber, kind of soft, nice, smooth, right? And you're gonna have 20 pounds max drag, and I really like the dial. They've really kind of improved this dial. And there's no reverse gear, so I don't think they had an option. I think they had to sort of step this up, but it reminds me a lot of the Daiwa. The dial is bigger, my fingers don't fumble around on it. I know exactly where it is. Relatively smooth. It's not as smooth as Daiwa's all tournament drag, but it is nice. Like, it's nice for a lower end model. Like, I can get down with this, man. I can get behind this and use it. At 8-pound mono, it is going to hold 140 yards, right? So that's nice. They have the propulsion line management system. It's basically the lip of the spool. They're saying on their end that it's going to contribute to longer casts I don't know. I won't know until I get in the water. And specifically, longer casts with lighter lures. I don't know about that, man. Like what I typically find is that on your lighter 3/8 ounce lures has to do with you really need to drop down to like a 6-pound test and like a medium. Like a medium. You don't medium rod. You don't want to go heavy. Maybe a medium moderate speed or a medium slow speed to get those lighter lures out there. But that's what they're claiming. I don't really know. I just think that you know, the main feature of this is the gears and how smooth it is. There's going to be 4 bearings around the drive shaft, and then they're claiming, so they're saying 4 plus 1, but they're not marketing a roller bearing. But I'm going to assume that that plus 1 is a roller bearing on that bail right there. All right, and that's going to help reduce the friction when it's spooling the line, and also it's not going to get tangled up when you cast, right? If that's a real bearing. So that's good. Shimano, good for you. Good. Put a quality roller bearing on there. But man, I'm typically, I really lean towards Daiwa. I just think that with spinning reels, your lower end mid-tier models are you want to go with Daiwa. But this one is actually sort of compelling me to take a closer look, man. I'm kind of excited to get this on the water despite its weight, right? So I am looking forward to it. Smoothness with the gears doesn't make you a better angler, right? Like, it's not going to help you catch more bass, but it does sort of add to the fishing experience throughout the day, right? When you have especially when you're fighting a fish and you're reeling it in, and it's as smooth as this is, I don't know. I don't know how to articulate that. Like, it's just a nice experience, right? And so I'm looking forward to that. When I get this on the water, I'll do a first impression video. I don't know when it's going to be. Hopefully this summer sometime. But I'll get it up and I'll link it in the description box. So yeah, 20 pounds max drag. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of excited. I usually kind of look the other way on Shimano spinning reels, but I think they really, by putting these Hagani gears in there, I think they've really stepped it up a bit. So we'll see. Keep checking the channel, and I'll put a first impression video out when I get to it. But that's the video. Hope you liked it. Hope it helped. Hope it gave you good perspective. If you're new, I'd love to have you subscribe. If you want to own one of these, product links in the description box below. I hope you catch a real big bass soon, and I hope you have a safe and productive 2021 bass fishing season. Thank you.